Hello, I'm making this video. It's going to be about how I made this here flute. Now, I've never taken a lesson in any kind of musical instrument, and I've never taken music lessons for that matter. And I decided, well, at 74, I might as well try. So it might keep my brain smart or something, I don't know. But I made these flutes. I made a flute. It sounds pretty good. And I have a solo. I've played for about a minute or two in the middle of this here video. You gotta watch for it. Yeah, it's pretty good. Watch for it. Okay, here I am again. I'm going to start making something. I've always wanted to make a flute. I wanted to make a musical instrument, and I saw this fella making a Native American flute, and it sounded really cool. Kind of liked it, and he said I could make this and learn how to play it in 2 weeks. Anybody. He said anybody. And I figured I'm like anybody, and we'll see if I can do that. It might take me a month to make it, but it'll only take me 2 weeks to learn how to play it. Okay, so there's what I'm going to start to do. Here, I've already started. I've looked at the YouTube stuff. I've got even more, and over there I've got notes from several different YouTube places. And they come up with the way to make it. You take I found some cedar in the garage. It's real nice. It was clear, so I figured this might make a nice one. So, but the first thing you do is you according to all them guys, you make this routed hole, 3/4 inches wide. And this here's the beginning. That's the air hole that comes in. You got names for it, but I'm not going to go through the names for these things. And in this area, I've got to make something very, very special, and I'll show you. There's a ramp. On top it has a bird. They call it a flue right here. This is the slow air chamber. This is just where all the stuff goes out, and I got to make all kinds of stuff according to them. And I'm going to try to follow their directions. I've always been pretty good at following directions. And after you do some things, you drill the holes in here. This one guy likes to burn things, so I'll try to burn things. He said it makes the wood hard. Makes sense, so I'll try that. Hopefully I don't burn the house down. Then you put it over on top, like that. Glue it together, glue and clamp it. There's your flute. And you could put it, since I have the ends kind of, okay. They'll be all closed up. I can put that on a lathe, and I have a small lathe, and then I could make it round on the lathe. So that'll be a good thing to do. I got to watch out because the cedar is real splintery, and but we'll see how it works. It'll be very light. Might be a real good flute. Okay, and that's all I'm going to do for now. Right now, tonight, I'm going to lay out where the ramp goes. I'm going to try to put that in. I got to get it dead center. One guy says 1/4 inch, one guy says 3/8, so I'm going to have to figure it out what I want to do. All right, I got to choose. All right, God bless you. I'll be back. right, here I am. I did the air intake hole. That's right here. And what you have to do, they say, is to make it perfectly symmetrical all the way around. No humps or bumps. So I made it about a quarter. Well, it's about 3/8 wide and a 1/4 inch high all the way through. And it comes out up here on top. See if I can see how it comes through there. Then I had to reshape this part here, the flue they call it, and I had to get it down to just 2 millimeters, no more. So it's at 2 millimeters. I had to shave off this top here to get it down to 2 millimeters, get that depth down. That was a little bit too deep. So put it through my planer, thickness planer, and I just shaved it down until it got perfect. And I suppose you're going to have to make these things perfect. So I went with the 2 millimeters on that. Now I'm working on it's called a true sound hole. And that's this one up the front. The air comes through here, hits this edge, and it splits, and well, that's what happens. It makes the sound. So I found that with my knife, the chisel in the cedar kind of compresses the wood. So I found the knife does the smoothest job. I've got these real nice sharp knives. You have to use nothing but sharp stuff. So that's what I'm doing here. Just have to take just a little. I'm going with a 38-degree angle. What I did was get a block of wood, and I cut it at a 38 degrees. And I put it on the piece, put it here, and it matches up. I took one of my longer chisels, and it just matches right up with that. So I got it at the 38 degrees. And that's how I did that part. And this is the most critical part, I'm guessing. Once I get this done, and I want to glue it together, I'm going to drill a sound, or not drill, but I'm going to get a router bit and router this, and it's supposed to be 5/16. I'm looking at all the paperwork, and you glue it all together. And after I do that, here, I'll glue it together, then I'll try to make it round. We'll see if I can do it. I'm going to keep trying the best I could here, and hope I don't make it into a stick. I think if I can get past this flute part, this here, the true sound hole, and everything has to be square. There can't be any bumps or humps in it, and it has to be perfect. It's hard to, it's really rough to try to figure out. I have to figure out that 2 millimeters is all, which is pretty near nothing. Here's 2 millimeters, and that's all. Okay, yeah, that's basically nothing. Here's my finger. Here's my fingernail. Yeah, that's better. So you see idea what it is. And that's the air flows here and goes down here. And you want to know a hard part? I've got to make this edge about 1 millimeter down. I got to go a little bit more than halfway down. But not 2 millimeters. It has to be 1 millimeter, and I could go just yeah, hardly any more. Okay, and then when the air blows through here, it hits that right in the middle, and some of the air goes up and some goes down. You're supposed to make it equal, I guess. So, all right. Wish me luck. God bless you too, by the way. Bye.